Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a full face of Haus by Lady Gaga. So I'm going to show you all the products that I've got. So I've got the foundation and I've got concealer, which kind of looks darker than the foundation, so I'm going to try and make that work. I've also got a contour stick, a blush stick, a highlighter stick which I got for free with my order, and it does look quite dark, so I might use that as an eyeshadow. I've also got this cream liquid eyeshadow for free. This is in the shade Magenta Shimmer, and I'm not going to use this today, so I think I'm going to use the highlighter on my eyes today and see how that looks. And I've also got a powder and I've got a liquid eyeliner. I didn't get any lip products because I've got so many lip products. So it is mainly the base products that I really wanted to try out. And yeah, I've already done my eyebrows off camera, so my skin is already prepped, so I'm going to be starting with the foundation. It is quite a light shade. It's in the shade 70 Fair Neutral, so I'm going to try and make that work. This is basically the Haus Triclone Skin Tech Foundation, and I've been wanting to try out this foundation for such a long time, so I'm so happy that I can finally try it out today. So I love the packaging of all of these products. So I'm going to do about that much. Okay. And I'm going to use my mirror. Okay, so far the shade match isn't looking too bad. It is quite light, but the foundation is blending so easily, and it is looking very pretty on the skin as well. Like, it's not looking heavy or cakey, it's looking very nice. I'm going to do the other side. And I do have dry skin, and it's quite interesting because I know some of my friends have this foundation and they were saying that it's not good for dry skin, so I don't really understand that because I have very dry skin, and so far this is looking pretty good. So I'm just going to finish blending that out and I'll be right back. So I have finished blending the foundation, and oh my gosh, it looks very pretty on the skin. It is a bit light for me, but it is not heavy or cakey at all, and I'm glad I've got the contour stick because I am going to need to darken it up a little bit. But I'm going to try the concealer. Now the concealer actually does look a bit dark in the packaging and also in the bottle. I don't know if you can see that. It does look quite, yeah, it looks a bit dark compared to the foundation. And this is in the shade, what shade is this? This is in 4 Fair Neutral. So I'm going to see how that looks under the eyes anyway. It shouldn't look bad. It should look okay because that is literally all I use for concealer. Very tiny amount because I do have very dry skin, and concealer does tend to look quite creasy under my eyes and cakey, so I don't use concealer that often, but I have really been loving the e.l.f. concealer. and I think this might also be a favourite because that's blended very easily. So if you're someone who struggles to find a good concealer, the e.l.f. one, like the new one by e.l.f., and this one is a good one. Now, I did try the e.l.f. concealer with other foundations and it does work really well. And this one, obviously I will have to test out with other foundations to see if it does work well. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I think I'm going to add a little bit more concealer just on my blemishes, just to cover them up, just a tiny amount. Ooh. Okay. So before I use a powder, I am going to use the cream products. So I am going to show you those. So this is the contour stick. I've got mine in the shade Chisel, which I think is the lightest shade, because contour is another thing that I'm scared of, because it always looks patchy and ashy on me. So yeah, this is what it looks like. The packaging is so pretty. And I'm going to just draw a line on the parts that I want to contour. And yeah, this looks like it's going to be a good shade. I'm just very lightly adding that to the face. I think that amount should be okay. Let's see how well it blends, because a lot of the time cream contour can be quite difficult to blend. This one is blending okay. Not sure about the shade match. I mean, the shade match is fine. It is the lightest shade because I didn't want a contour that's, you know, gonna show up too much. Just sort of darken the skin a little bit if it, you know, if the foundation is too light. Yeah, I think this is fine. And obviously I am contouring the face, which is what a contour stick is for. Okay, so after using the contour stick, that's helped add a bit more colour to the face. So I'm going to try on the blush, and this is the Glassy Pomelo shade, and this is the Colour Fuse Glassy Blush Balm. So I'm going to give that a go. And yeah, that looks so pretty. Such a pretty pink shade. And I'm just going to add just a tiny amount, and I'm going to see how that blends.